What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to BriMyselfAndEye. So today I'm doing a very belated November favorites video. I don't know what happened. I just went right into December and realized I hadn't filmed this yet. So I've been collecting my little basket of favorites and I will just jump right into it without any further delay. And I've got high-end, drugstore, and a little bit of skin products. So let's get going. By the way, I've been keeping track of my favorites this whole year, so I'm so excited to be putting out my second ever best of, the year beauty. I did one for 2014 when I just started my channel, but now that I've actually been using and showing and talking about products, it's really exciting to do this after 1 year. Speaking of which, my favorite of the month has been to celebrate my 1 year birthday with YouTube. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's been a whole year. I actually started on December 2nd or 3rd, and I posted my first video on the 17th. Yeah, so I'm excited to be celebrating that with you guys, and thanks for an awesome year and new friends and followers and makeup junkies and people that have really inspired me and pushed me and have helped grow my channel, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, I love you guys. So first, I'm going to be talking about the Becca Champagne Glow Palette. I'm wearing it right now on my cheeks. I wear it all the time. I love it. I do own the individuals of Blush Copper Champagne, but I don't know. I love the portability of this. I love it. Obviously, it's my favorites. So the Becca Champagne Glow with Jaclyn Hill palette. It is limited edition, so if you're interested in it, I would go grab it now. Next up is the Gwen Stefani palette by Urban Decay. They collaborated and came up with this gorgeous palette, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. I'm actually pre-recording because I'm going out of town soon. So yeah, but this is an amazing palette. I would grab it while you can. It's beautiful, it's wearable. I've worn it several times in the last couple weeks, so I really love it. Next is the Bling It On Tarte Shadows. Again, these blushes have made my favorites the last couple of months because it's just beautiful. But I love, what is it? Fetching and Prim. I think these two are my favorites. My least favorite is probably this shimmery beaming shade over there. But overall, great palette. It's very portable, very pretty, and I cannot wait to travel with this. Next up is a repeat favorite. It is the YSL Touche Éclat B40 foundation. I'm wearing it right now. It's very luminous. I love this for the winter time because my skin is already dry. You guys already know my deal. But this helping it not look so patchy, because sometimes when you wear heavy matte foundations, it can tend to look a little creasy if you have dry skin. But this is very luminous, so you don't want it to be too dewy because it can kind of show your texture sometimes. And then you don't want it to be too matte because then it'll cling to your dry patches. So this is a perfect middle of the road shade for me, and I love it. I've also been loving the Blissful Body Luxury Skincare Made by Hand. It's the Miracle Beauty Oil and Serum. It's 1.7 ounces. It is kind of expensive, but for an oil, it's really not. I will link how to get this below. It's amazing, and I've used it for almost a month, and there's hardly any gone. I just put literally 1 drop in with any foundation that I'm wearing, and I just love blending that together. It's really helped my skincare this winter. A few drops of that in my foundation really helps with that, and it also helps at night, just kind of setting it and pressing it into the skin as a serum or oil treatment for like overnight wear. Going along that theme, I've mentioned this several times, the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I'm wearing it again right now. It doesn't make your skin look greasy or oily. It's not the kind of spray where you put it on and it's like a temporary feeling. It's kind of lasting throughout the day. It kind of softens and hydrates your skin so it's not so parched and dry and flaky and scratchy. And it helps blend your makeup and your setting powders really nicely into your skin. So highly recommend it if you can get it on sale. Sometimes the Tatcha website has a 20% off discount, so go check their website and sign up and see if they do. And if you can, get your hands on it if you have dry skin. If not, then probably maybe skip that one. I don't know. Moving along, I guess we'll stick with skincare until we dive into my drugstore favorites, or affordable options. The Clarins Extra Firming Neck Cream, Anti-Wrinkle Rejuvenate Cream. It smells like, it's really kind of like a rose smell almost. And I love Clarins, they're an awesome brand, but it's this little jar and I've been using it on my neckline. If you are over, your mid to late 20s, I recommend using a neck cream. I think there's a few of them out there that I like, but that one's been my favorite. speaking with the anti-aging, the Dermadoctor Wrinkle Revenge Eye Balm is incredible. I don't know if it's eczema, but on, which one is it? I think it's this eye only. I have kind of what Coffee Break with Danny has, where she has like rhino skin almost, or lizard skin. It's really gross, but it's just on this corner right here. And I've seen the doctor about it, but this cream is the only ophthalmologist tested one that I could find, and you can actually put it on your lid. A lot of other eye creams you're supposed to just pat on the bone and not really get it in or near your eye area per se. But this one you can actually put all over, and I do, and it's so refreshing. And different eye looks that sometimes look weird if you do have a dry patch on your eye. It can tend to look just not pleasant. But that really has helped clear that up a little bit and kind of manage it and keep it under control. Next favorite is by Lush. This is the Angels on Bare Skin. I've been using this since September. I got this in New York City when I was with my husband and my mom. But yeah, it is so interesting. It smells, I don't know how to describe the smell. It smells fine. I don't not like it. And yeah, it's this kind of like textured seeds, and it's really gritty. I use it as like an exfoliant or a mask, but if you've been wearing a lot of heavy makeup, or if you just kind of feel like your skin just needs like a pick-me-up and to deep clean it, this will do it. And it's amazing. I've been using this since September, and I still have a ton left, which this stuff does expire because it is for all organic products, so you want to keep an eye on the expiration dates on those types of products. But Lush so far has really impressed me. I got the bath bombs, those are also amazing. I love the honey smelling one. And yeah, it does great things for my skin. It's really helped clear up a lot of spots or scarring or kind of flaky skin anywhere. It really helps smooth all that out. And I also like to use it very briefly on my lips to keep my lips exfoliated and clean and all that. Okay, transitioning into my affordable favorites and drugstore favorites. I've been surprisingly loving the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, and it's great for a long-lasting makeup. I do smell the man in here. It does smell like just, I don't know, the way men smell. So if you're not into that, it does go away eventually. It does kind of linger for a couple minutes after you put it on, but if you can put that aside, it's not harsh or offensive. It is sensitive, so it doesn't have like a strong scent. This is a really good primer if you want to prolong the wear of any of your makeup. I put this on and literally my blush and bronzer was on for hours, but it does not blur or smooth out any texture or your pores. It still shows that. So if you need that kind of help, this is probably not the way to go. But I have dry skin, and I found it really almost hydrating and kind of like smoothing and cooling. So that's a nice effect. But if you can get past the smell, it is a great option, and it's only like $4 or $5. Next up, been meaning to mention this since September, but this is the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. It's got 14 eyeshadow highlighter shades, and it comes with a mirror, which is really nice. And I happen to love the little penguin she put on there. It's really cute. But her little quote in there is "Aspire to inspire," and those are the shades. They're really, really pretty. I've been loving these highlighter shades as eyeshadows, and look at that, really pigmented. I think this kit is like less than $15. I can't remember. And it is limited edition, so if you're interested, I would try and look for it on the BH Cosmetics website. It's really portable. These shades, there is some fallout. It's not horrible. So I love this new palette. It's beautiful. It's got a lot of different options, and I, again, wear these more as eyeshadows, and I use these as face highlighters. They are just overall gorgeous. And to compare a shade in here that I was like, this looks an awful lot like Champagne Pop. So if you're on a budget, this might be a reasonable dupe. So this is Champagne Pop right here. And then the shade that kind of remind me of Champagne Pop, this is the Carly Bible shade. So it's a little bit more of a pink tone, but look at that pigment. It's really pigmented. And then the Becca is a little bit more of the yellowy peachy. This is more of a pinky peachy, if that makes sense. So something for everyone. I still love Champagne Pop. I don't think it's like a dead on dupe, but again, if you're on a budget and you just want an awesome highlight, those are amazing options. The next couple of items are Play Drugstore, I believe. It's another repeat favorite, but I had to mention it because it's just been wowing me again. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I think it's featured in like 18 billion of my tutorials. I love the brush on this. It's kind of that perfect half arch type, and it just does so well with curling my lashes, and it lasts forever. It doesn't bother my contacts. Next is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer in number 20 Light. And I love this for the eye area or any blemishes. I have a color that's close to my actual skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter, and I think it covers up blemishes really nicely. It is very thick, so you want to use a little amount and blend it out, but you gotta be careful with it. Next is a CoverGirl product. This is the Super Sizer Mascara. Really good for your lower lashes, and it's good for that second or third coat. If you've already done your lashes and you want to retouch your mascara, this is a great little mascara to do that with, and I like it a lot. Next is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Now I emphasize micro because they do have another one. It's a bit thicker, but I love the micro pencil. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm gonna swatch both of these, and I'm gonna not tell you which one is which yet, and we'll see which one you like better. So, can you tell which one is which? Probably not, because as far as the fineness of the strokes, I was pretty impressed. They're pretty comparable. This is the NYX, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. But the strokes are the same. They both have a spoolie on the end, which is really nice to blend out all your lines. So if you like your pencils to be a little bit drier, then I recommend the NYX. If you prefer more of a creamy pencil than the Anastasia, both of these are amazing. I love them for different reasons, and I think for the price, if you're on a budget, NYX is like $10 and the Anastasia is like 19 or 20, so it's half the cost and basically the same type of end result with the product, so check it out. The next item is another CoverGirl set. These are the limited edition Star Wars lipsticks in number 10 and number 20, but they are silver and lilac purple, and I wasn't gonna get these because I was like, I will never wear these, but with the Star Wars release coming out soon, and I wanted to kind of create a couple of different looks for those. They're pretty sheer. This one's, 20 and this one's 10. This one's in silver and purple. They are gorgeous, and I wear these together, actually. I put on the silver, and then I put on the purple over that, and it kind of gives it a nice foundation to stand on. And these together make a really, really unique lip color. Very moisturizing. They wear nicely. I do wear a lip primer with them, and I'm going to be doing a larger than life outer space / Star Wars type of look in the near future, so those will be featured in that, and I think that they're really, really cool. There are not a lot of shades like this out anymore, and in the 90s and the early millennial, this was like all their age, so this really brings me back to like junior high when, everyone was rocking that new age millennial type look, and it was beautiful. Next on my favorites list is the Walgreens Fergie eyeshadow palette in here. I love all of this. I think it's a great value. It's $10 and you get a mascara, a really nice brush. It's actually one of the best drugstore brushes I've ever seen. And then a black and a brown eyeliner. And then this palette, oh my goodness, has beautiful. This is one of the best. I say that when I have like a couple more eyeshadow palettes from the drugstore I'm going to mention. This is one of the top 5 drugstore palettes I've ever used. The quality is amazing. With this you have like 4 matte shades, so you can actually do a whole eye look with this. That's the problem I find with some drugstore stuff. You have really cool like pigment lid colors, or you have like really cool like neutral blending colors, but I can't find in very many palettes a full range where you can do a whole eye look with just one palette from the drugstore. I think they really need that. So this has a couple of mid-tone matte shades and then some gorgeous, almost foiled looking eyeshadows. So if you can, get your hands on the Wet n Wild Fergie collaboration. This would be a nice Christmas gift too if you are trying to buy on a budget. Great quality. I can't wait to do an eye look with that too. Next up is sort of a drugstore item. I'm going to include it because I usually wear Mary Luminizer whenever I'm doing an affordable makeup look, but they came out with the Manizer Sisters Luminizers, and there's Mary Luminizer, Cindy Luminizer, and Betty Luminizer. This one's more of like a bronzer, this one's more of like a blush or a blush topper, and then this one is a highlight, and this one's the one that I've used for years now, and it's beautiful if you're just now starting out with makeup and you don't have a highlighter. Mary Luminizer is what I would recommend starting with. This kit is very wearable. I've worn it a lot in the last month. Amazing bargain. It does come with a little mirror, so if you're traveling, that's nice. And it's cardboard, very thin, very travel friendly, and I will be doing a comparison to that and the Champagne Glow palette in the near future. Then last but certainly not least in my favorites adventure is the Makeup Academy Professional Nude Eyeshadow Palette and the Metallic Eyeshadow Palette. I recommend both of these because if you look at this one, there's not really like a start shade or a mid shade. You've got like your highlight shade, your lid shade, but you don't really have something to start your eye look with. This one has all that, and you could just leave it with this nude eyeshadow look, but I like to mix a pop of color with the nudes, especially around the holidays or the fall time. And I love this green shadow right here. I will link or list the tutorial below where I use this. There's not a mirror, which is fine with me. It does come with a brush, but I've already like gotten rid of it. But this is almost like a ColourPop eyeshadow. It's beautiful pigmentation. And this, you don't need the metallic one if you just want to start out with like a basic eyeshadow kit. This one I highly recommend from the drugstore, exclusive to CVS. So you can use your CVS bucks or coupons, or a lot of times if you wait for a sale, these will be buy one, get one half off. Gorgeous shades, amazing pigment. I mean, it's a drugstore, so there's just a little bit of everything in this, and if you don't get any of them, I again would go with the nude. Be looking for eye looks using them in the near future, or if not, if it's already out, I will link it up, down, below, somewhere, and have it in the description box as well. So if you have them and you want to know how I wear them, you can check it out. One of them's a really awesome holiday look, so. Whew, okay, well now that I have no voice and I'm dead tired and my battery is almost out again, I will let you guys go. I cannot wait to get my yearly favorites up, probably early January, and let me know what you've been loving this month or year. Give me some hints, give me some ideas of what you have been into and what you think I should try out. If you haven't seen me try it out, let me know what you like. I'd love to give it a try and see if it works for me too. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Skincare and magical moment and clogged glasses human in the summertime, and then it's like, hey, you don't have to use windshield wipers to go outside with your glasses on in the wintertime. So it does, there's a difference. If you use a lot of drying, cleaned off and keep it fresh, keep it pushing. But this quit.